Welcome to the Parsha Perspective. Each week, we will delve deep in a weekly Torah portion to find a practical and insightful way to enhance your daily life. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Shalom Yamini. Each week, we will look into the weekly Torah portion to find inspiration that will complement your daily life and intensify your connection to God. This month of the Parsha Perspective is being sponsored by Anonymous in honor of the Jewish people and the land of Israel. May Hashem protect our soldiers, and may the Jewish people only experience success, health, and prosperity. This month of the Parsha Perspective is also sponsored by Eliyahu Or Ben Chana in honor of Yud Shvat, the Rebbe, and the work of Lubavitch worldwide. May Hashem continue to give happiness, health, and success to all the Jewish people. If you or someone you know would like to sponsor a month of the Parsha Perspective, please contact us at our Facebook page, The Parsha Perspective. This week's Torah portion is Parshas Beshalach. Soon after leaving Egypt, the Jewish people find themselves trapped between the Sea of Reeds and Paro's army. God then commanded Moshe to raise his staff over the water, and miraculously, the sea split. The Jewish nation then walked through the water on dry land, while the Egyptian army was drowned. Moshe and his righteous sister Miriam led the Jewish nation in song and praise to God for the wondrous miracle. As the Jewish nation continued their journey throughout the desert, they were ambushed by the Amalekite people. Moshe instructed his student Yehoshua to gather an army and prepare for battle, while Moshe and his brother Aaron went up a mountain to pray, and miraculously the Jewish army won the war. God then commanded Moshe to write down this story so it will never be forgotten from history, and gave the mitzvah to destroy and eradicate all the people of Amalek, including men, women, and children. The Talmud in Sanhedrin 39b states that while the Jewish people were singing songs of praise to God, the angels started to join in, but immediately God silenced them, declaring, "How dare you sing for joy when my creations are dying?" showing his sensitivity towards humanity and that he loves all of mankind. However, a question comes to mind. How is it that God stopped the angels from praising him for the miracle that happened to the Jewish people based on the fact that his creations were dying, and yet in the same Torah portion, he commands us to destroy the nation of Amalek and to completely eradicate them from history? To answer this question, we must first understand the context of the situation. The Jewish people left Egypt with an enormous amount of political capital. The world knew that God of the Jewish people struck the Egyptian nation with 10 plagues in retribution for the oppression and slavery that they had afflicted upon the Jewish people. And then he split the Sea of Reeds, allowing them to cross on dry land while simultaneously drowning the Egyptian army. The whole world knew that the Jewish people had God on their side, and therefore were very powerful and not to be trifled with. However, after the war with Amalek, the world saw that the Jewish people were not as influential as they had thought, and therefore could be messed around with. The Medrash Tanchuma on Parshas Kitzetzeh, where the Torah recounts the story of the war between Amalek and the Jewish nation, explains on the pasuk Asher Karcha Baderech, which means you have encountered on the road. The Medrash explains that Karcha does not only mean encountered, but also means cool down. That besides the nation of the world not acknowledging the power of the Jewish nation, the Jewish people themselves began to doubt God and Moshe. They start to find any possible reason to argue with God and his commandments. Therefore, God commanded that we must destroy the Amalekite people to ensure that we achieve our goals that we had left Egypt for, to reach Mount Sinai and to receive the Torah, and then head to the land of Israel that was promised to Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov. God wanted for us to not be distracted and preoccupied with any uncertainties, and therefore demanded that we completely demolish the cause of it. In our daily life, we find that on the journey to success, there are people who do not want to see us succeed, and therefore they try to distract us from reaching our goals, either because they are unsuccessful or unhappy, and therefore they want others to join them. As the saying goes, misery loves company. Therefore, it is imperative that you remove the toxic people from your life. People who do not want to see you succeed and will do anything to bring you down, and will only distance you from your dreams and goals. It is equally as necessary to surround yourself with people who have the same mindset of success as you do and who are committed to achieving their dream as you are. It is imperative that you create a support system of people that will help you reach your goals and potentials. There is a great quote that I once heard. It is amazing how quickly your life can turn around when you remove the toxic people from your life. Have a great weekend and a good Shabbos. Thank you for tuning in to the Parsha Perspective. Check out our website, theparshaperspective.com. Send thoughts and comments to theparshaperspective@gmail.com. Till next time, thanks for listening.